Question is, in the Old Testament, God says he is not a man, Hosea 11:9, and he is not the son of a man, Numbers 23:19, and he has full knowledge, Psalms 147. Jesus is a man, he calls himself the son of man, and he doesn't know everything. Christians will say that was before he took on the body and he took on the attributes of man, but doesn't this contradict Malachi 3:6, where the Lord says he does not change?
Alright, well, what's so funny is that this guy takes the Old Testament out of context and doesn't read in context like Muhammad, his prophet, who couldn't read. Because when we actually read in context, Malachi chapter 3 verse 6 does not say God will never take on a human nature or a human flesh. In the context, God is talking about how Israel has gone back on their word repeatedly, which is why God then says they should be grateful because he himself never changes, meaning he will never go back on his word. Most of the passages that he does quote actually is within that kind of context. For example, Numbers chapter 23 verse 19, God says he's not like a man or a son of man, meaning unlike man, when they make a promise they go back on their word. But God is not like them in the sense that when he makes a promise, he does not go back on his word and he actually fulfills it. Now what's funny is that he hasn't shown a single verse that says God cannot take on human flesh. It's impossible for him to do that. And what's funny is that since he's granting the Old Testament itself actually proves God can take on human flesh, because Isaiah 700 years before Jesus in Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6 prophesies that God will be born as a human child. It reads, "For us a child is born, a son is given, the government will be upon his shoulder, he shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Father of Eternity, Prince of Peace." Oh man, that must be embarrassing.